Okay. Hey, you were curious how to do a blur. I'll try to make this as simple as possible. There's probably an easier way to do this, honestly, but this is the method I use. So this is how it's gonna do. That's basically what it's gonna look like. The top one is the blur. The bottom one is not the blur, so it's gonna create a blur like that. So what you do, let's delete that. You If all you want to do is blur the whole image, you just click on Event FX and you select right here in the what you do. You click on Event FX. If you don't have this on your screen, you right click on it and Media FX was right there, and you select Sony Gaussian Blur. That plugin should be on your system. So select Sony Gaussian Blur, and that will automatically blur everything on screen. You can adjust how much you want it to blur or how little. You can set it to nothing or set it to a tiny bit. But if you want to, if you just want to blur everything on screen, you do that. If you want to blur just a little bit that's on screen, you clone it. You hold down Control and drag it to new point on the timeline, and you go into Event FX or here, and then you apply the Gaussian blur to this one. Now, to just do it on a small bit of it, you go into Pan Crop, and you have to create a mask. So, I think there's an easier way to do it, but when I'm creating a mask, you go down here, you click on Enable Mask, you click on Anchor Creation Tool, and I just do 4 points anywhere. And go back to the arrow, and then you just straighten them out. When you select one, it should only select that one, and then you drag it and you hold down Shift to lock it to a grid. You lock all 4 to the grid, and then you're able to adjust that to wherever you need it to go. You can hold down Shift and use the arrow keys to get it as big or as small as you need it to be. And the important thing is when creating a mask, if you click and drag, you'll end up creating a Bezier. So you may want it to do that. I usually don't. I like it to be a straight line. So that's up to you, however you want to do it. And that should do it. Once you have everything set up, you can just adjust and you can see it automatically reflected in there. So that should do it. That should be how you create a mask. So good luck.